It was, quite frankly. Hey, if you're watching the stream and you want to support either myself or Parker, we both have our Venmos and our PayPals in our bio. Saru, thank you for the subscription. On those platforms, we get 100% of
It's
the
like 2 to
proceeds.
3. Right?
They go directly to us, and we appreciate it so much. You could even leave your name in a message. You'll get a notification at the top of our screens where we could give you a shout out. What is up, Glock? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh, I think this person's insane.
Lauren, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Have you spoken
Insane. Why would you say that, Parker?
I don't remember. I kind of associate your name with like MAGA lunatic because I think I've talked to you before.
to them? Have you talked to Parker before?
We have talked. It was a very short conversation. I think it was towards the end, and you let me go at the end. I wanted to
might
talk
be
to you
tripping
guys
then.
about. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about the kind of speechcraft of the left,
What do you
like ways that you frame a phrase or data that might be misleading. I appreciate that
okay,
I could get the tinfoil hat out.
Yeah, how am I like portraying things misleading?
So, as it pertains to abortion, Dean has been saying, I think it's 65 rape victims per day is the statistic they're denied access.
That's right.
So I'm just curious where you got that stat, because I'd like to look at like that source, but also
Yeah, for sure. So this is derivative of a study. I could go online and I could find the specific study, but the study was made by a dude named Jordan for like specifically to bring in court cases to defend like protections for a woman's access to abortion under the pretense of rape, and it is deemed as like reputable. In fact, this study has been considered in Congress and has been mentioned in the Supreme Court. And basically, the conclusion of this study is that 65,000 victims of rape have been denied access to abortion since Roe v. Wade is overturned. I just use, like the general fact, it's been 3 years, divide that by 3, divide that by 365. 65 victims a day are denied access to abortion.
Sure. So I think that the phrasing there is very clever because it kind of implies, it evokes an idea of when you first say it, someone who has been raped, the unfortunate product of said action is not able to be aborted.
And that's what it is referring to.
It is? Okay. I thought that perhaps
because it sounds insane that there's that many pregnant rape victims that are denied access to abortion every day. It is so many. And that's why it's so important to talk about.
I just mean that like it could be interpreted that someone has been raped in the past and now it's a different
Yeah, no, this is pregnancies that are a result of rape. But why did you vote for Trump?
So I voted for Trump because I do not think that he was terrible for veterans.
If you care about veterans,
that was something I talked about
Biden
with
and Harris
Parker.
Did distinctly more.
I think I probably told him about this.
Okay. Yeah, if we already went over it, then I mean, no reason.
Brianna, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you so much. This is me. Cassie, thank you so much for the $5. Jasmine, thank you so much for the $10. And Lindsay, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, yo.
Olivia, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. I do appreciate you for the love, Olivia. You are phenomenal. We are going to go to get our next guest up in the box right now. Guys, spam MAGA in the chat if you do want to come up a debate. And everybody, please show some love to Olivia in the comment section. Let's get some W Olivias coming. And Thomas, thank you for the $1. Hey, what's up, Tony? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Julie, thank you for the $26 on Venmo, and Lindsay with the $5 on Venmo. I really appreciate you two for the love. Everybody spam W Julie and W Lindsay. I really appreciate you guys. So, Tony, how old are you?
19.
19. So why the hell did you vote for Trump?
Before I explain, I just mainly want to debate politics and economics. If that's all right.
Wait, I have a question. What time is it?
Oh, no, sorry. Okay. I live in the UK, but I have dual citizenship.
Hi, Christina. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay. Bye, Christina. Guys, if you are in the queue, please make sure that you voted for Trump, you guys. Please make sure that you voted for Trump. We're just looking for debates. The necessary criteria that you have to satisfy in order to be in the queue is just that you voted for Trump. And holy shit, Sarah! Oh my god, Sarah with the $75 donation on PayPal. That is so incredibly kind of you. Everybody, please show some love to Sarah down below in that comment section. Literally right now, I want to see W Sarah's all day long. That is so incredible. I'm so incredibly grateful for you. That is insane. Thank you so much, Sarah. That is awesome. What's up, Roger? Did you vote for
Olivia,
Trump?
thank you for the $5. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
What's
Roger voted for Trump. Why the hell did you do that?
Olivia, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much,
Well, there's various reasons why I voted for Trump. So I guess one of the things I like better about him, now I don't agree with him 100% on his Second Amendment stances, but I agree with him more than I agree with than Harris.
So did you know that Trump passed gun control and Harris didn't? Did you know that Trump said that we should like take people's guns first and then give due process second, and Harris didn't? And then
Yeah,
also,
like
if you
when
just
he-
care about the Constitution in general, he also wants to violate people's First Amendment right to freedom of expression by putting people in jail for burning the American flag. Typically, we'd see like more constitutionalist perspective from like the left in this last election.
Well, the thing is, that's what I don't like about his what do you call it? His what's that name of it? I'm sorry, I have a little bit of I'm a little bit disabled. So
Oh, you're good, Roger. Don't worry about it.
So when he had the I'm trying to get it out. When he said that he wanted to do the red flag laws, and that time I wasn't a fan of red flag laws, but I've come around to it. But when he did say it, he did present it very terribly. But in might have been at a press conference, he said it a whole lot better, and I can get down. I don't 100% agree with it that time, but like I think it was 2019, it was maybe 2018 when he came for his first statement saying, take the guns away without due process and stuff. Now, okay, the sentiment, I don't disagree with 100%. I don't believe the not due process, but I do believe we need to take the guns away from the crazy people before they act. So I think that he later on in 2019.
So
he
Roger,
said,
I have a specific
we need
question.
Rapid due process, which I agree with that statement that we need rapid due process. So
Roger,
I
I have
would
a
agree
question.
with that.
So, like, would you say that people who are violent sex offenders shouldn't be able to get access to guns legally?
Yeah, if someone is criminally charged, then it seems with some sort of violent crime of any kind, like criminally charged. I'm not talking about like some sort of what do you call it? I can't even remember, like some civil case or something like that. But I would say if they were criminally charged, then it seems fair to take it away. But not in some sort of civil thing, because it's not enough. You can't prove things beyond a shadow of a doubt in that those situations. So no.
Okay. So,
Not
do you think
just-
someone held civilly liable of sexually abusing a child should be able to get access to a gun?
Child, I can't hardly. I don't know if I can answer that question because I don't know, because the chances of it being raw, like being a misinterpretation or a miscarriage of justice is a whole lot more likely. Might be a whole lot more likely in a civil case because I don't know that the standard is really held that high to evidence. So I wouldn't say that.
So you would say they should be able to get access to guns?
I would say this: if there was enough credibility in the case.
No. Is there enough credibility in a civil case for you to accept it?
Hard question to answer. I will say, because it's a civil thing, and I don't know. They're going to have to figure that out. A lot of people are going to have to figure out what they're going to do about that. I just cannot answer.
Do you mind if I just add something on here? Roger, you said that you have a disability, right?
Yeah. So sort of. I might have multiple disabilities. Something wrong with me. Let's just put it that way.
No, dude, don't even say that. The reason why I ask and the reason I wanted to bring it up is because there is like millions of Americans who do as well. And a lot of those Americans got education through special ed in high school and public school. And a really big thing about special education within our public schooling system is organization from our federal government and the Federal Board of Education, because people on that state and local level don't fucking care. They don't. And I will even say that there are so many issues in our current special education systems because people don't care. But the structure provided by the Federal Board of Education and the funding from our federal government that is sent to local school districts across our country that otherwise the state or county or city is unlikely or unwilling to provide because they don't fucking care is very detrimental. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know as much as I should on this. The only reason why I know this little bit is because my aunt manages special education in my local high school, and I had spent about 30 minutes talking to her about it. Special education is really put on the line with Donald Trump's threat of disenfranchising the federal Department of Education.
That may be possible, but I still would like to give. I didn't get to give the reasons why I thought that Harris was worse on gun control, if I might, because I didn't get to even give that information. And you know what I'm saying? I'd like to give some of the reasons why I think she's worse on gun control, if that be permitted. I guess one of the things, like in 2005, when she was, I believe she's district attorney of San Francisco, she supported a ban on handguns, and I think they're going to take them away. But they also, she supported a ban on the sale, distribution, transfer, and manufacture of firearms and ammunition. It was called Proposition H. This is I feel like this is a gross problem when it comes to the Second Amendment. And that's not the only thing that she did. I believe there was some sort of brief when it was in D.C., there was a handgun ban, and she put her name behind this ban for handguns in DC, and I believe.
But I'm so sorry, Roger. I gotta cut you off. She said that she wouldn't ban them.
I'm saying
like that.
No,
like
no.
you could reference things from her past. I don't even know if what you're saying is correct. But like point blank stop. Like she said she wasn't gonna ban guns. It was not something Biden and Harris did. It wasn't something that Harris was gonna do. And that's just messaging from the right to scare you into voting for the right.
No, I looked all this stuff up. It's true. But if you don't want to say about the past, okay, so if you go to the White House official statement, you can see where her name and Biden's, they're both in agreement on the whitehouse.gov. So the statement says that they're in favor of assault weapons ban, and Biden in the past bans assault weapons. It says it right in the White House thing. So that is their current position, banning quote unquote assault weapons. So
hey,
yes,
I'll care about like I honestly, I will consider a care for a ban on assault weapons as soon as the right considers to care about Trump's attempted ban on all new Muslim people from entering our country.
Did he ban? Did he just actually? He's doing a ban now.
Yeah, he called for it in his last term, and he tried to ban all new Muslim individuals from entering into our country. And I find it inappropriate that the political landscape is more concerned with like a ban on ARs, which are not necessary to achieve an end of self-defense, etc. And there's other means in which you could use that aren't like actively used to kill children in schools. And then just completely negate and ignore like a ban on literally like all new Muslim people from entering into our country.
Okay, so let me talk about that. So I believe that was in
Judy,
I think
thank you
it
for
was
the $10. Thank you so much. Olivia, thank you for the $5.
I'd like to talk about that.
And Brianna, thank you so
I believe
much.
that was in 2016. I want you to understand some historical context of what's happening at the time. You might not be too young to remember this, but that was at the time. I'm not saying I agree with that, but in the end, what they did is they only banned them from mainly, I think it was one new country, but there's a ban from problem areas. And there was already legislation for this already. So when the language of the thing that they wrote showed that they were banning them from those countries, plus one, it might have been Yemen, I can't remember. But the historical context at the time, it was at the height of Islamic terrorism. Okay, I'm not saying that all Muslim peoples are terrorists. I would not say that. So it was like a lot. Okay, and so I'm not saying he made the right decision, but what he said at the time, he said for a short period of time. He didn't say forever till we figure out what was going on. And this was coming. I'm not saying Islam. It might be a misinterpretation of Islam, but I'm not saying he did the right thing. But
You
at the
understand?
time, it's not
You
about
underst-
Muslims. It's
you
not
un-
about Muslims. Was the
It,
ban?
it was,
about the
Roger.
Islamic terrorism. That was the problem.
Roger, the ban was quite literally about Muslims. He said, and I quote, "I, Donald J. Trump, am calling for a total and complete shutdown of all new Muslims from coming into our
Did they leave?
country." He must
It-
have either left or got banned. I don't know.
It didn't tell you.
No, it just said that the guest had disconnected. So he either like left, accidentally left, or got banned.
That's weird.
I guess we'll move on to our next guest. Everybody, just do give us a moment here, you guys, and make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen, y'all. And Yosita, thank you so much for the $20 donation on Venmo. Saying saw some dude wearing a sweatshirt saying "Your body, my choice" in my gym in SoCal yesterday. These people are disgusting. It's so fucking gross, Sita.
That is crazy.
And thank you for the $15 donation on Venmo, saying for educating these idiots, even though they don't listen. Well, I do appreciate you for the love, and Audrey, thank you for the $3 donation. If anybody else does want to support either myself or Parker, our Venmos, Cash Apps, and PayPals are in our bio, and we do appreciate you guys for the love. We are going to go and move on to our next guest right now, you guys. Mia, thank you for the $5 donation on PayPal. And Olivia, thank you for the $5 donation on PayPal. And Savannah, thank you for the $15 donation on PayPal. Thank you guys so much. And holy shit, Mary... Mary with a $50 donation on Venmo. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary says, "Love watching you and Parker. I send your videos to my family in the South. Let's fucking go, Mary." Everybody show some love to Mary down below in the comment section. What's up, Logan? Howdy, man. Hello?
Logan, you there, buddy?
Logan is not here, quite frankly. Moving on to our next guest. Let's get into what we got
Quite
here.
frankly, we need another guest.
Quite frankly, let's get it. Let's go. Hello. Quite frankly. All right.
Laura, thank you so much for the $1.
We got our next guest loading into the stream. Would you look at
Taylor,
that?
thank you so much for the $1 as well for love watching you, Dean. Thank you so
Would
much.
you look at that? All right. I'm actually coming up on
How much
about-
longer are you gonna be on?
Yeah, I was just gonna say like another 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm kind of coming up on like my daily goal. Do you want to do some battles though?
If you want, yeah.
Do you want to get
I'll be on all night. so.
absolutely shit on, Parker?
Okay, buddy.
The Dean Team Dream Team is going to continue to destroy, quite frankly. Danessa, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. And Katie, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. All right, you guys. Looks like the debates are slowing down a little bit. That's typically how these streams naturally come to an end.
How many hours have you been on live?
About 4.
Damn, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. I've been 4 hours.
I got on live late, that's why.
Yep. Yeah, been 4 hours, so.
Nice. Yo, Jordan, thank you so much for the $30 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Jordan. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Jordan in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Jordan.
Do you want to help me load
Alright,
people up?
Olivia, thank you so much for the $1. Yeah, no, I got you. Type MAGA in the comment section if you want to be brought up, y'all.
I'm going to put it in the other formatting just so we could load multiple people up at once to get a conversation going.
Yo, Gum, did you vote Trump?
It's not loaded in.
Yo, what's up? Did you vote Trump?
Here, I'm just going to load people in. You ask if they voted Trump and kick them if they didn't. Boom.
It looks like no one's running. What glitch happened to the live? This is totally a TikTok glitch.
Oh, I don't know.
The fact that it took that many guesses. Yo, Darb, did you vote Trump?
I'm just actively down here spamming people in.
Yeah, I got you. Yo, Almond, did you vote Trump?
Hello.
Yo,
Hello?
Hippo, did you vote Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Yes,
Or
I'm
how old are you?
27. I'm 27.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, why'd
so
you vote
first,
Trump?
I want to go. I'm glad you brought me on. Thank you very much. All respect and love. So,
You're so fine.
in the aspect of tariffs and people talking about Canada potentially becoming the 51st state, no MAGA supporter should want that to happen. Canada is primarily liberal. Then we will never have a conservative president again. Like what?
the first conscious Trump supporter ever.
What are we doing? What do you guys think?
Also,
Where are
by
we
the
going
way,
with that?
Canada would have to be more than one state for it to make sense
Yes,
too.
yes, of course. But no, that is the last thing we want. Dean,
Nah,
Dean, I love
Donald
you.
Trump,
Hey,
save us, make Canada
no,
a
no, no, no. We
state.
don't want that. We don't want that. Please.
You know what I mean? Like if
But
if
Dean, I
Canada
love what
joined
you're
us,
doing.
we
I
might
don't the other
actually
things
be
you do,
like
nothing
good.
too
You know?
fond to me, but I love you, sir. Keep doing what you do.
I appreciate you, man. Did you just come up here to debate, or do you just want to say that?
Honestly,
No. You're way too educated for me, brother. You would assassinate me.
appreciate
You're good.
appreciate
Have
you
a good
coming
one,
up.
bro.
I was like, Canadians, please save us. Join up, please save us.
Leave Canadians alone. Listen, Canadians. Listen,
We kind of need the help, dude. We actually kind of need the help.
we need the help. You got to fight this fight with us. All right. All right.
They said no.
We're gonna get a next guess up in the box.
Sarah with the $75 on Venmo. Thank you so much. Give me some W's for Sarah in the comment section right now. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Incredibly kind of you.
Hey, how old
W's
are
for
you?
Sarah.
I'm 18.
What time is it?
It is 12. Quickly before you kick me, I'm not American, but
He smited you. I was too busy doing something else, so I was like just gonna let you yap, but like nah, he smited you. Let's go get our next guest up in the box.
Thank you so much. Give me some W's for Sarah in the comment section. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Hello.
Someone said leave us maple leaves alone. Yeah, Eli, did you vote Trump?
I did.
How old are you?
20.
Okay, what's your birth year?
Oh shit.
04.
Okay, so why'd you vote Trump?
I've had the wrong.
Well, unfortunately, the other guy was already talking about guns because that was really my main topic.
Dude, why, man?
Because that's a big thing to me. That's my hobbies. That's what I do. I hunt. I use them for protection.
Your hobbies, but like that we like literally are referencing like rights of women, like whether or not you put a person who is
Right, but it's
liable
not
of sexually
just
abusing a woman, bragging about walking into changing rooms of naked teenage girls because he quote unquote owns a place, bragging about grabbing a woman with a vagina without asking. Right, literally, that's the candidate you voted in, and you're worried about access to guns when Donald Trump also advocated for gun control and passed more gun control than the Biden-Harris administration did.
Yes, he did do a few unlikable things regarding gun control, but I think he has gone back on those, and the people that surround him now are more in support than ever before. And Kamala was going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. She was going to take guns away, though. You always say she isn't, but she is. She said she was going to.
Wait, what guns?
They support assault weapons bans, which are not. There's no definition of assault weapons.
James with the $100 shut up.
Supposedly she owns a Glock, but she supports.
With the $100 donation on Venmo. Oh my God. James says, because all these people you are trying to educate will see how right you are when Trump takes office. Thanks for all that you do and enjoy your holidays. I am him. Yo, you are him. Dude, let's get some W's for him. Let's get some W's for James down below in that comment section. Dude, holy crap. Oh my God. That is an insane donation. Thank you so much for the love, brother. That is seriously so crazy. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yo, Ashley, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that on PayPal. Thank you so much for teaching so many. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Brianna, thank you so much for the $1. Mary with the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Give some W's for Mary in the comment section. Forgot to get you too, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Sienna, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. Oh my God. They said my flag just came in of you, Dean, Harry, and Chris. And I accidentally ordered it 5 by 8 feet. So there's a massive flag. Jeez. That's wild.
So, Eli, what were you saying? You're saying that she's going to take guns away? I doubt it.
Yeah, well, she says she was going to. It's okay.
Like I know that she talked about like an AR ban. I don't think that an AR ban would have ever happened. And it's funny because you
Well,
guys
they've
will
been
like
pushing
say,
for it for a really long time.
yeah, but you guys will say that like, oh, she never could have passed congressional policy to like have federal protections for access to abortion. But then as soon as it's about like an
Okay,
airband,
okay.
like,
I
oh,
don't
she
agree with
definitely would have done that.
conservative
You know what I
ideology.
mean?
Trust
Like,
me, I do not agree with every conservative ideology. The one thing that is particularly important to me is my gun rights.
are
So
you
gun
pro-life?
rights more valuable than human rights?
Well, I don't
Straight
want to
for
talk
women?
about that topic currently, because I think that most people are in the middle on the situation. Okay, I don't agree with all conservatives. I don't agree with all liberals. So that's just not the topic that I'm concerned about talking about right now, and I don't want you to try to twist it around and turn something around on me.
Yeah, I'd be totally fine with the ban on AR-15s. I think they're necessary. There's other guns that you could use to achieve the same ends.
Yeah,
And then
so if they're
ultimately
all the
speaking, I
same,
think
then
that there's
what do you
more.
have wrong with them? What's bad about them?
Yeah, AR-15s and like just are like what is typically or more likely than not to be used in things such as mass shootings,
So
school
that's
shootings,
actually not
etc.
true. If you look it up, almost 70% or more are by handguns.
That's all gun-related crimes. I specified mass shootings and school shootings.
Mass shootings is like it's 3 or more, correct?
I'm not too sure on the
I
qualifications.
believe
of
it
mass
is
shooting and
3 or
school
more,
shooting. Nikolai,
and
thank you for the
almost
$1 donation.
all handguns.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. You're gonna pull up biased topics, but these come from the government, the FBI crime statistics, things like that.
I'm not even gonna deal with you. You're just gonna, dude. Like I'm over here. I'm gonna do my research. I'm like, okay, let's see. I go to like start researching it, and you're like, bias shit. Like motherfucker, really? I can't even like. I just. It's not even like worth it for me to converse with you. I think I'm starting to get like really like sick of a lot of people. What's up, Brittany? Did you vote for Trump? Hello? All right, Brittany's not here. Why are people saying Eldine? I'm confused. I got cooked?
Kylie, thank you so much for the dollar.
I'm really confused on what like the radical support for that guy was in the comment section. Like I kicked him because I was like, okay, let's see. I'm gonna look it up. And then he's like, oh, well, any source that you could ever possibly give me is biased and false. It's not even worth it, man. Sometimes you gotta learn.
You know what, dude? You should just be a conspiracy theorist, man. Just like start believing things based upon trust me, bro. Do it. I know you want to. Put on your tinfoil hat, Dean, and you get ready. Because we're gonna believe in whatever the fuck we want.
Katrina, thank you so much for the $10 donation on PayPal saying never stop talking. Katrina, I appreciate you so much for the love. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, Katrina. Hello, Dean for President 2052. I've brought you up today to announce my official campaign for the presidency of the United States of America in 2052. No reaction? You made a whole account about it and you're not even going to give me a yay! Man, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. We're going to go to move on. Okay. I'm hurt. Ah. 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 Moving on to our next guest. Mr. Anthony Jacobs. Anthony Jacob Martinez. What is going on, Anthony? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Doing phenomenal. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. My whole family did so.
Now, why
Why
the hell
so?
did you do that?
Well, I think I just want to ask, like, it says like prove me wrong that Trump will be terrible for America. Like, what do you guys think will go like so bad?
Yeah, so we could reference specifically the fact that he wants to implement massive tariffs that will cause the prices of basic things like lumber to go up in price, which will disincentivize housing development in an already existing housing crisis, right? Which will make housing less affordable. He'll also engage through the tariffs will cause prices of gas to go up because we get a percentage of oil from Canada. Now, if you're just arguing that it's specifically retaliatory in response, well, then I don't know why we would have done that after the USMCA. Or if you're arguing specifically, it's like to get them to stop like screwing us over, like what Trump is claiming. How come that wasn't determined through the USMCA, like he said it was?
To be honest, I'm not very like well versed on that kind of thing. I was just like making it so it wasn't like so much about like why Trump is a bad person, because like I feel like a lot of the time that's what you guys talk about instead of like policy. But I mean, clearly you guys are pretty well versed there. One thing that I did want to like talk about was abortion. Obviously, it's like a huge topic. I know the other guy was like the gun rights and stuff. But what like just so I get like a little bit of perspective, what's like your actual stance? Like, what do you think should be implemented? What's your perfect policy on abortion?
For
Roe v. Wade.
abortion? Yeah.
Surprisingly, like Roe v. Wade actually was like the perfect policy. It couldn't have gotten any better than that. It protects lethal elective abortions until the point of viability, and then after that allows the states to legislate on it.
So the point of liability, could you
Sid,
just
thank you for
specify
$5.
there?
And Sarah, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much on Venmo. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's typically between 22 through 26 weeks.
Okay. So I mean, like, to be honest, I'm kind of in the way where it's just like, I just think that in terms of like that 1% that you guys are talking about, I feel like that's like what you guys like use to carry your argument when it comes to like, you know, if like a woman is raped, that they're forced to carry their baby to term. I kind of think that
it's not true at all. So I mean, I think it's important to talk about great victims having access to abortion, because in 10 states they don't, and that equates to 65 great victims being denied access to abortion per year.
I think that's sad earlier, yeah.
Incredibly per day, not per year, which is very important to talk about. But ultimately, the reason I'm pro-choice has nothing to do with like great victims, and has all to do with just like the lack of consciousness, right, exhibited within a fetus, and how I don't think it's morally valuable to a prior point.
Yeah.
And then like specifically for great victims, they just don't have an obligation to maintain the pregnancy. Like fuck the kid, if they get from their womb.
Totally. I mean, just to me, I feel like there's a point at which that fetus is actually valuable, just because it's a, you know, obviously unique set of chromosomes, which means it could be like a unique person. I'm religious, obviously. I mean, like, oh, good yawn. That's looked enjoyable. But yeah. What I meant is that there's value in a fetus just because it's created and like God created it. You know what I mean? I get that.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay. So can I run this point on him?
Go ahead,
so
bro, yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that it should be illegal to get access to abortion?
I don't think it should be like illegal to get access to abortion.
Okay. Well, then you're pro-choice.
Well, no, that's not. Well, hold on. There's like, I think there should be certain parameters though. Like, I don't think just because like a person just like isn't like in the right mindset, or I don't know,
Here,
whatever. Like someone
let me
gives
ask you this. Let me ask you this question: should someone who consensually engaged in sex be able to get access to an abortion in the first trimester illegally?
In the first trimester?
Yes.
I don't think that. No.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. So it should be illegal. Okay. So should you do as God does?
Should I do as God? I don't know what point you're trying to make there, but
I'm asking you a simple question. Should you do as God does?
Should I do as God? Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody should, right?
Okay. So does God restrict women's access to abortion in those elective situations?
Are you actually using free will to back like a bad decision that could be made? Is that what you're doing? Are you saying free will?
Are you saying that? Are you saying that you shouldn't do as God does in this scenario?
God doesn't get abortions.
You're not listening. I'm talking about whether or not you restrict them. I don't know why you think it's funny. You're just not tracking. So I'm specifically
my bad. Sorry,
asking you.
I'll lock in.
Yeah, Anthony. You just honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. You sound stupid when you're laughing. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh,
right. I can laugh at you, right, because you sound like an idiot, right? But I'm not doing so. So in terms of this, again, right, if God doesn't restrict women's access to abortion and elective reasons in the first trimester, why should you?
Like, I just don't understand. Like, where would that be like said in like the Bible if like he did have like a point on that? Like, I don't really think.
Anthony, we already established the first point. You should do as God does. We established what God does, and you're saying you shouldn't do what God does? Is that what you're arguing?
Yeah, I guess I'm not tracking this then.
Yeah, clearly. Right, what's the issue? Okay, you're supposed to do as God does. You should do as God does.
Okay.
God does not restrict women's access to abortion in elective situations in the first trimester. So then you shouldn't either. So then you shouldn't either. Elective just means
I feel like
that
that's just free will, though. Like, I feel like anybody can do whatever they want because of free will. That doesn't mean that it's right, though. Like, I have the free will to like do horrible things.
I understand.
So why is it okay for me?
I'm not
Gotta
talking
go.
about
Go ahead.
whether or not you consider it immoral. I'm talking about whether or not you want to consider it illegal.
Sarah,
That's like the
thank you so
same-
much for the $25 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love, Sarah. Everybody,
Type
please
it.
do show some love to Sarah down
That's
below in the
like-
comment section.
I feel like that's like the
Mads,
same thing
Thomas,
as
Nicolette, and Thomas, again, thank you all so much for the $1. You guys are great. And then Brianna with a $1. Katrina with a $10. I appreciate you guys so much for the love.
Oh,
Amira with a $1.